their staffs, Capitol Police, first responders, and all others affected. That statement from the President of the United States.
Major, thank you so much. We should go back to the scene of where this happened and describe. This is a very family-oriented neighborhood in Alexandria, Virginia, where you can see kids walking to school, as Chip just described, people in the dog park. Many of the neighbors there have said they would know that this members of Congress would be having their baseball practice there early in the morning at 7 o'clock. And so witnesses describe really a harrowing situation there already on this Flag Day, as we look now at this flag.
And we should say that no one, as far as we know, is speculating as to what the motivation of the incident might have been. We're waiting to hear from the police that person in custody.
What we do know is that it's a very frightening situation. You're going to play baseball right before you go to work. It's normally a very friendly game. 4 people are shot, including the Congressman, as you've heard. 2 Capitol Hill police officers. We don't know why they were there. Were they part of some security detail, or did they just happen to be part of the team? And the gunman himself was also shot. But more than 50 shots fired is a lot of firepower.
We see there another victim being loaded onto an ambulance there who was shot. Claire McCaskill, a Democratic senator from Missouri, saying that she's been informed by the Capitol Police that the 2 Capitol Police officers who were shot are going to be okay, according to Senator McCaskill there. We should just reset for our viewers who are joining us now here on CBS that what has happened is a shooting at a baseball field in Alexandria, Virginia, a suburb of Washington. Republican members of Congress were practicing for tomorrow's bipartisan baseball game, and a member of the House Republican leadership, Steve Scalise, was shot in the head. He was medevaced out. There are reportedly 3 others, at least 3 others shot, we should say, including a gunman who is now in custody, as well as 2 Capitol Police officers.
And we're hearing too more from Congressman Brad Weinstein, who was an Army vet who served as a surgeon in Iraq. He says he tended to Steve Scalise's wounds. In a brief telephone interview with CBS, he says the gunman was armed with a rifle and a pistol. The gunman had moved from the third base dugout. Then it all seemed to last between 10 to 15 minutes before law enforcement moved in.
In fact, we have audio of that. Let's listen.
So I was standing on my front porch, we heard shots fired. I went and called 911, and after I was on the phone with 911, I saw one woman running away from the scene at top speed, obviously in a panic. And then we heard a bullet whiz down our street, and I went back inside. Another eyewitness that came running down the street looking for cover to get away from it. He said that the shooter was behind the dugout, and he had at least 1 rifle with him. One of my neighbors said that it sounded like multiple caliber shots, so it was several different firearms. And at first, the eyewitness said that it was shooting up in the air a couple times, and then he started shooting kind of 360 around. He thought he was shooting indiscriminately.
And Congressman Brad Weinstein, who was there, who was an Army vet and a surgeon in Iraq, who says he treated Steve. That Steve Scalise is conscious and okay, but he's not confirming that the wounds are not life-threatening. He said he's refusing to say anything about Steve Scalise's condition at this point.
We also know from the Alexandria Police, not the DC Police, but the Alexandria Police, where this took place, that the suspect is in custody and not a threat. As we watch the pictures of the Congressman being taken away after being hit, is identified as being hit in the hip. We don't know whether these injuries are threatening his life or not.
We're also hearing from Congressman Mike Bishop, he's from Michigan, who said that Scalise was standing on second base when he was shot. Bishop has told the Detroit radio station that he was looking at him, that he was a sitting duck, to use his words, that he crawled into the outfield, leaving a trail of blood. They started giving him liquids, he put pressure on the wound, and we're told that he was shot in the wound, and then he was shot another in the hip.
Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill with more